the appetite for safe haven currency, and the yen is definitely at the forefront of this. And if it is above 105, I would say that people will be still worried about intervention risk, but not so much. But at current levels, I think definitely the stakes are now higher. That any kind of intervention risk is on the radar. And I do think that this is definitely in line with the event risk we have ahead of us, which is the Brexit risk next week. So I think definitely we are still seeing that kind of a yen strength ahead of us, and it's reflected, and not just in the yen, it's reflected basically in the Japanese equities and the JGBs. So this is going to be the trend.
I think you nailed it, and I thought you made a very important point while we were talking off camera in the break, Christy. You cannot have you must have a defensive position ahead of the Brexit vote on June the 23rd. So that's going to see the yen bid up. That's going to see the Swiss franc bid up as well. Yes.
Yes. Yes. So on the other end of the spectrum, you have the sterling on on a weakening position. So I think, indeed, you cannot not have a defensive position heading into next Friday. And, in that regard, while the yen will still continue to rally, I think we are looking at, potentially a 10% downside in the sterling. And accordingly, consequently, in that, the existential risk for the euro is something that we have to price in as well.
Yeah, especially when you consider the domino effect potentially if it is a leave outcome. Let's take the flip side, Christy. If it is remain, does sterling gap higher?
Indeed, if it does remain, then we will see the unwinding of some of these risk aversion trades that have been put on. However, I think that's the base case scenario, but I think everyone now will be reasonably putting on more long dollar positions. I think we're also in line with that view.